We welcome in the head coach of the Lady Tigers, Ginger Colvin. It's a tale of two halves. Life University outplayed you in the first half. 8-point deficit goes into the locker room, and I don't know what the message was. I know you pushed the right buttons coming out. That second group there to start the second half, they did everything right.
They did. They come back. If you look, even the first quarter, we come out and we're flat. We're not playing good basketball. Playing scared basketball, not turning and taking good shots, and we don't take good shots, and then we get ourselves in a bad position and turn the ball over. And you come in and then you bring in Madison Kaiser, Savannah Gregory, Caitlin Hall, and Faulkner in that group, and they're getting after it. And it's just a difference right now. But I felt like Mads, when she had to, came in and turned the Jets on and made some big shots for us down the stretch. Of course, Kaiser, like I say, has been as solid as anybody on our team for us as of late, and she was again today. So we're Savannah Gregory had struggled a little bit. I don't know what she ended up with, but I felt like defensively she did a really good job for us. But we're not going to win games if we don't have all of our kids clicking at the same time, and they did not click today.
Well, you talked about Madison Clements. She finishes with 25. That ties a career high for her. Kaiser, another name there that you mentioned, 15 points, one off of a career high. They are two of the best mid-range jump shooters probably in the country.
Yep.
When they're both on, it's got to be a real headache for defenses.
You don't find girls that can pull up and shoot that mid-range jump shot. Now all you find are girls that really like to shoot the three, or kids that can get all the way to the rim. And those two, like you say, they're the mid-range, and they create a lot of problems for teams, and they're both, obviously we're feeling it today, and that was a plus for us.
Defensively, you turned up the pressure in the second half. You had 7 forced turnovers at halftime. You forced 11 in the third quarter, and that's really what helped kind of spark this thing. Yeah,
we've not pressed this year, and we felt like at the half we were dead. We were lethargic in everything that we did, and so we came out and thought we would try to press a little bit, and I feel like it upped the tempo, and we came out. And I think the first 3-4 minutes had already cut it back, and we're already back in the game. And that was a difference in the game. Just hurried them up and got them a little rattled.
Really good point guards can affect the game in so many ways without scoring.
Yes.
Today, Caitlin Hall did that. 8 assists. She finished with 1 point, but 8 assists.
Yes.
And she was one of those 5 on the floor to start the second half. Maybe for me, as good of a game as we've seen Caitlin Hall play.
Yeah, she got the ball out, and I think she rebounded the ball real well too. Looks like she had 4 rebounds, and so that's when she can get in there and play and be gritty like that. That's a plus for us.
How about Alexis Calhoun? She picked a nice day.
We needed that. We needed that, and she's had better practices lately, and we just needed her to come in and finally do what we know she's capable of doing. And she forced the issue so much before when we put her out because, she was trying to score and trying to score from other ways instead of just scoring what's natural from her. And defensively, she made a big difference for us down in the paint. And that last foul they called on her was not a foul. And, it got rough down here, and that's fine. We've got to learn to play through that stuff and through that physicality. These last 2 games are probably the 2 most physical games we'll play this season. University of the Cumberlands is always a very physical game, and I think we can find out now life's going to be a very physical game as well.
And it's not going to take, you can tell the improvement from year 1 to year 2. This team is going to be, they're going to give teams problems this year.
And this is an area you can recruit to. This is just a place that you can get good kids to, and they're twice as athletic as they were last year. And again, like you say, you can just see a big difference in them. They've got a really good point guard, which I think all teams need, and they did a really good job.
You guys will make the trip home. I know you're going to try to go ahead and get out of here.
We are. As I told Brent, we're not going to stick around. We'd love to, but we'll keep up with them on the bus headed home. But we're going to try to get home. I don't know what the weather is, and if it gets bad, we'll stop. We're not going to try to make it all the way in, but we're going to see what's in store for us.
Pikeville next week at home. Pikeville on Thursday. Shawnee on Saturday. That's going to be a really big weekend.
It's a huge week for us. We talk all the time. Our goal is to win the conference. Every team in the conference, that's their goal, I'm sure. And our goal is to win it. And we've got to get these games and to pick up these 2 road games. And we talked about it at the University of the Cumberlands. They're daylight and dark. Cumberlands is going to slow you down. Life's going to speed you up. And it's a big challenge for us. There's not any easy games on the road for us. And not any easy games at home either. But to get these two, I feel good about it. And we're not playing our caliber right now. We're not playing to our full potential. I think we've got some kids that are bailing us out right now, which is great, which is what you want this time of year. But we're not playing where I think we can potentially be toward the end of the season.
Coach, congratulations on this one. Win
Thank
number
you.
17. Sounds good this early in the season.
Yeah, we'll take that. And you guys be safe going home.
Thank you. Coach. Thank you. Coach Ginger Colvin and the Lady Tigers pick up the win here today, 91-73.